Here we go. Another day. Well, not just another day. Today's Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. All right, here we go. Let's get the pages up here. Make sure everything's working properly. And here we go. Check it out. All right. Okay. Propagate the link so people can come up. All right. All right. Here we go. Huh. All right. Mixer's looking good. All right. Hey, Don T. Rump, what's up? Where's the link? Let's see. YouTube's being slow. Let's see here. Well, it would help if I was on the right side. There we go. There we go. I was on the right side. There we go. All right. Well, you know. All right. Oh, Trump. What's up, brother?
Hey, how is everything?
Just going crazy like normal.
Right on.
Yeah.
And the furnace was making too much noise, and I've had all kinds of problems with it, but I think I managed to take the dare and do some cleaning on the interior, and it's good now. So
I can hardly hear you, brother.
oh yeah.
Yeah. Holding that thing up to your face doesn't seem to make a difference.
I know. I think it's the microphone's actually in the confuser.
In the confuser.
Yeah. Guess I was trying to be quiet.
So happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Oh,
Hey. People gonna start having some love now, or what? Is that what it's all about?
Say what?
People gonna start having some love now, or what?
I hope so. It's about damn time, you know?
Is it about time? Or is it just a one-day event?
Yeah. I'm just, done with the drama, Let's get on with it. Having some fun.
So, what's the plan?
Yeah,
What do you mean?
Happy people buy the dumbest shit they see. Yeah. So yeah. But yeah. We got a lot of background noise.
Yeah. Probably ain't gonna work too good.
Hey Miriam. Hey, how you doing, dear? Zumbi, what's happening?
You still there, Wiz?
Oh, I'm still here.
All right.
I'm still here.
I'm moving around a little
I'm
bit.
still standing after all this time.
Yeah. So let's see. There, is that better? Is that better? What? That better, man? I don't know.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Cool. So I did a really stupid thing earlier, I mean. I did a stupid thing later too, but we'll talk about that in a while. But I was looking at a video of yours and I thought it was live because, you know, when you got your focus assist on, it won't tell you until you come turn that shit on, and then it tells you like it's new news and shit. It was yesterday's news, but they said it was today. So I didn't notice that the live moniker wasn't up in the corner of the page. So I'm like, well, what the fuck? There's no chat enabled, and he's just having his chat, and I see him on Discord. I don't see him on Twitch and nothing. Man, I felt stupid. I struggled with that for about 5 minutes, man. I was like, what the fuck?
Right.
Felt pretty dumb. Yesterday's video or whatever. Good thing that was yesterday, though. And I kind of didn't figure it out until I noticed. Well, I was trying to contact you, right? So I scrolled down and there was a comment, and I was like, wait, I didn't think you could comment on shit if it was still live, you know? So I was like, I sort of logically figured it out in a real roundabout way.
Oh yeah.
Now what? So I did not. All right. What do we got to do? We just got to go to war now, or what? Civil war? Is that what we got to do? Fuck. You know what? We better not, because none of us can fucking stick together. All too goddamn butthurt and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or am I just being a dick? Probably.
I'm sorry. Say what? I just.
Or am I just being a dick?
Why are you being a dick? Don't be a dick.
Thanks, man. You know, the real question is why, right?
Yeah. Why? Why are you being a dick?
I know I am, but what are ya? Right. No, actually, I think dildo's a real appropriate word because I'm just not that real. It could be called a dick. Now I can finally get the chat. All right.
Oh man.
So, what do it do?
Well, what's
All
up
this smoking and joking and shit. What do it do? Huh?
Yeah, you know why, Southern Belle. You know exactly why. There's no reason to be any behind the scenes about it. I'm done with the bullshit, and I'm done with this fake persona, whoever you are. You're not the Southern Belle I know. Well, I believe what I see. Yeah, evidence betrays itself. Maybe so, but I've seen the words on the screen. Yep. See you later.
What the hell, Wiz? Everybody got seasonal anxiety disorder over here? What?
Oh no anxiety. I'm just not gonna put up with any more bullshit backdoor drama bullshit. That's all.
Right on. Right on. I mean, it's a live chat. Get it? Yeah. Live chat, lives matter. Oh no.
Yeah. Well.
What is that? Maga Kaga? What is that? Keep America great always? Yeah.
No more drama.
What's not working here? Oh, I know.
No, go
I
ahead.
get it now.
Tell him. I'm not about drama. I'm not about any of this. Go ahead and tell him what you did.
Southern Bell's gonna join us in chat.
No.
Oh. Well, what the fuck? It's a live chat. Get it?
Yeah. But yeah, she knows what she did. If it's a she, it's not the Southern Belle I know. It's not the Southern Belle we used to know. I'll put it that way.
She's been ill, is that right? She's had some serious illness recently?
I guess. Right? Maybe.
I thought I heard something about maybe a good reason to feel shitty. I know it's happened to me.
Yeah. It's not the same person, Dallas. Don't be fooled. It's not the same person. It wasn't even on this platform. It was on another platform.
Oh, wow. Wow, man.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Zoombait.
Zoombait's having another birthday?
I read those comments too, and then I found the ones on the Discord.
Yeah, Southern Belle. I was actually verbalizing an answer to your question. There was some other background noise that you may not have been able to hear me very well, but I certainly made an effort. And when Jack came back to the microphone, he informed me that whatever I was trying to say was getting stomped on by the background. That was a program we were playing at the time. So, but I mean, if you really want to get something done, you can come on screen and talk about it, I mean, because the conversations and such that we're involved with, for me, they take a little bit of brain work because I think about what's being said, stuff like that. So for me to blip back and forth into the chat and back and forth and try to keep 10 trains of thought in the chat room and then one chain of thought while my ugly face is being presented to the world on the screen, it's not quite as simple. And for anybody to lash out with impatience in a situation like that is pretty punk game, really, for anybody that on either side that would do anything like that or give a shit about it, right? It's a momentary lapse, right? And there's other explanations about lag time, and you might be over at a YouTube that's got a 1 minute delay between the chat and stuff. I over at Twitch wouldn't even see it for a minute. So your 3 minutes are pretty much meaningless here, baby.
Yeah.
You know, to start up that shit and piss off my friend and lose my friend. Now I can't talk to my Jack anymore. Are you fucking kidding me? Because you wanted an answer to a question that you could just as well figure out yourself. You know,
That was
and
the
all
answer.
it was a question. Hey, all
Yeah.
it was a question about how Sensor Wars had pulled the pin, and if we had seen it. Do you think that we're not paying attention? And do you think that it's the appropriate time for us to bring that up? Maybe we wanted to let it blow over. All right, we don't need all them buttons pushed. We don't need that drama. Understand?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Well. Yeah.
None of that shit belongs, man. We're here to support each other, not fall apart.
Right.
What the fuck?
Right. No, I just don't want. I don't want the drama. And sorry. And you came on board knowing what was coming. You came on here early tonight, so just to prove a point. And well, let's.
Like a saying that I got as far as being sorry, that's all right.
No,
I
Jack
appreciate
didn't threaten to sue anybody. There wasn't no sue or any of that stuff going on.
you know. Forgiving somebody doesn't mean you're going to forget it. It means that you're not going to use it for vicious purposes anymore. And you drag this one right into the ground. Okay? You got to know when to let go. You know?
So, yeah.
I've had much more, what do you call it? Well-crafted arguments around here, and I've gotten by just fine. All right? I think you could do the same. Grow up a little bit. Shit.
I couldn't tell you. I seen the screenshots, but it wasn't on this platform. But
you know, I see the possibility too that Southern Belle may have just been kind of funning around, you know, and that it was taken wrong. I can see that. It's possible. I don't know her by personality, and certainly chat doesn't express that. It's all just a bunch of letters. So I don't know if you're just that type of fun-having person or, you know, that it was taken wrong, but still to drag it out and then here we are again. What the fuck? If I could give you back your 3 minutes, I most certainly would. Save me a bunch of friendship.
yeah. But yeah, I'm just look. I just don't want the drama. I don't want any more. I don't want any more of that kind of stuff going on. And I'm not. I'm not upset. I'm not pissed off. I just want to move on. Yeah. Did you see they exonerated McCabe?
Happy Valentine's Day. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, they gave him a letter saying they're not going to charge him with anything. Yeah. And they
mm-hmm. I mean, it's admitted treason, and he's walking, and then the exact opposite of that is the Roger Stone debacle.
Yeah, he's on the other side of the aisle. Of course, he's not in the Democratic protected bullshit.
I mean, it goes hand in hand with our existences. I mean, These fuckos got all kinds of demon backing and all kinds of demon funding and shit. And, you know, the what you call average toe is struggling his ass off infighting with little acquaintances about fucking a minute or two's time. You know, how much they're, you know, your furnace breaks down, it's goddamn, he might die. Your air conditioner goes to shit and your communications die. What the fuck?
It may have been, you know, it doesn't matter if it was Hangouts or Discord. I probably had it wrong because I didn't, all I saw was this screenshot. So,
Hello, Miriam. I forgot to say hi, Em. I usually type it in, but tonight I forgot. Please don't make it be the center of the world.
yeah.
So in people. But I always say hi to Miriam, and somehow I'm able to find her at different programs and postings throughout the day. So that works out pretty good. Oh man, I went inside or outside with no lighter. Can you imagine? I broke the code, man.
Oh, damn. It gets too cold, it won't fire up.
So there, this will work for a minute. Now I don't have to whisper, man. You know, my room, I got a lot of it, man. I'm down to the part where I need a sander now. So, but I mean, I got all the chemical cleaning done and shit, and then, but it still doesn't give me a place to be other than in the big room, and my people are doing family things in there. I don't want to be screaming into a stupid computer. You know what I mean?
Susan, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. Some people refer to it as nano. It's just, you know, minute particle of silver. Yeah, it's the same thing.
Ah, man. Oh, man. It's hard to imagine, you know. I don't get it, Liz. I guess I just want to talk about me. You know, listen, man. If somebody hurts my feelings, I'm gonna have a talk with them. Okay. Fuck.
Yeah,
You know,
communication.
what
Communication.
I mean, what's
Is
going on here? We all have freedom of speech and stuff like that, but then you know, I mean, I got in so much trouble on these streams for not wanting to be disrespected. Hey, I'm pretty sure I just heard you call me a liar. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, hey, did you do that? Did you say that? Did you mean that? Are you going to stand by that? Or are my ears deceiving me? Or, you know, I mean, work this shit out and get it fuck over with. And then remember that we're brothers and sisters here, that, you know, the best thing we would like to do is support each other.
Yeah, you know, I just, yeah, that's exactly it. That's what a community does. You know what I'm saying? You know,
It's not, I mean, it's not easy standing up for your rights, but if you do it and get it over with and come to a resolution, you don't have to fucking waste your mentality. Hi, Jack. Waste your mentality on
a community
small
does.
talk.
You know? What's up, Jack?
Brother Jack.
I watched the video yesterday. Great speech that you were going to stop it. But what did you promise me yesterday?
I was going to do something about this.
You were going to, as soon as Southern Belle gets in, you're going to ask her to stop. Did you do that?
I'm in the process of.
Did you do that? She came in at the 14-minute mark in yesterday's video. Did you ask her at any time yesterday not to slander me, to cease this bitch fight, and all the rest of it? Because I complained to you that we left it go. You asked me to drop it. I dropped it. 11 hours later, stuff out on there. Even on your own videos, in your own channel history, and all that sort of shit. She ran in there and blamed Tow Truck and myself for not answering her questions. But if you watch the actual video, at the one from the 1 hour and 3 minute mark, Tow Truck's answered her question. She didn't listen to him. And so I responded again, and that wasn't good enough. Now, did you promise me that you would, yes, as soon as she got in there yesterday, you would pull her up? Yes or no?
I did, and I.
Right out. How many times have I asked you to address these rude people over the past few weeks? And every time you say, oh, they're good people, they're okay, they're okay, they're okay.
No, I didn't. I said we would deal with this. I was trying to deal with it.
So now, this morning, still, she's out there writing fucking shit about me. And that's my brand name, Dimballer Blade Works.
Right.
And through precedence, under US law, you were her boss, because you appointed her. And let me quote the act. You are lawfully responsible for the actions and or inactions of all lawfully appointed. Now, did you grant her admin status and all that sort of thing? That's lawful appointed, all that sort of thing, air things, contractors and subcontractors, all the rest of it. Right, yeah? Tracy, keep her out of it. But no, she wouldn't stop. And now it gets up to a level and that where she can openly turn around and abuse the fuck out of us, outright lies. Tow Truck is not an admin, so he's not responsible. It's not his job, as she originally fucking put in her complaint. He responded to her within 2 minutes and 2 seconds. 2 minutes, 2 seconds of that initial fucking thing where she said she saw Ben's video. Tow Truck, did you not respond to Southern Belle?
I did, but I understand that I had a background noise running too.
I can hear you in the video now, man. It's not that bad.
Yeah, but no, and I was pretty clear about it, and then I think what I mentioned is that we're probably going to have a talk about that later, and I didn't want to bring it up multiple times when nobody was in the room.
No, I'm talking US jurisdiction, mate. I've been up all night on this, because your friends, this is it. I understand you got your friends, but you don't have to drag me back here and make me fucking promises, lie to me.
No, we're not lying to you, Jack.
If you'd let me walk away 3-4 days ago, none of this would be happening. But no, you're going to fucking come here and PC it all and all that sort of thing. And look where we are now.
There was none of that. I didn't even know
against me. Are you proud of that?
Jack, wait a minute. Calm down. I didn't even know who the hell was you were talking about until
I told you yesterday. I told you the day before. I've been telling you for weeks.
No, you didn't tell me exactly who. I said you had admin rights. And you could have done it. You could have taken care of it yourself. Good grief.
Clickety boom.
I didn't. Right. He was dancing around the subject, and I was trying to figure out who did it and what did it. And so we finally found, where all this stuff was going on another platform, and turn around because I had no idea. I don't mess with that other stuff, And I was like, that's ridiculous. I seen the screenshots and so I was dealing with it tonight. And now he's going, I don't know. God bless America. It's my fault somehow.
Well, I kind of see, I feel like Jack's taking this wrong to the point that the whole basis of what I know of at StreamYard or whatever, that Southern Belle might have been joking around and trying to press a point that was she felt was important, and she might have even thought she was bringing us news, you know. And Jack sees it a little different. I believe he sees it uh, quite a bit differently than I do. I mean, in that it's upsetting to him, and I don't know the whole background of any of that story. Why, he's edgy, but I don't.
Well, I was trying to, communication is the key to getting all this resolved. I wasn't even on the screen, didn't see conversation. I was, you know, trying to do more research or something. Then when all this happened, and then I come back and nobody will tell me shit.
Right. Yeah.
And then and then the first I got of what he was upset about. I know he was upset about somebody had been going off on him. Well, until the other morning, he didn't even tell me who the hell it was. And then turn around, and then I did my research and had some people helping me with stuff to figure it out. And then turn around, and tonight I was gonna deal with this, and just I was gonna try just get it dealt with and move on. But now,
Right. Well, so the only thing left to do here is to save the ship, because I believe that around the horn, everybody's said their apologies. So it's however we want to take them in our hearts that are gonna, settle that issue. Uh, Kicking it around is only gonna make it stink.
yeah,
So to
I know.
to save the ship, I mean, what is the idea of your restructuring? I mean,
Well, hold on a second.
right. I
Hold
can
on.
do that. I got things
Can
to
you
hold
take
on
those
to.
down for me?
Yeah, I can. So, I mean, I suppose while I got the floor uninterrupted, I've I've been a part of the chats with Sensor Wars, and in a lot of ways, I understand how Ben can find his reality, and I don't get that in the sense that uh, I just I can see where he can do that kind of math, but I don't really see that as a reality where Emerald is uh, used the StreamYard ability to create his own environment for his own purposes. I don't see it that way because I know that Ben said he was going to pull the plug and he was going to start playing games, and I was part of that. I was the agitator for a big part of that, and I come on and said my piece to him about how I felt about that, and we dropped it and we moved on, and it was a lot bigger of a fight than whatever started this here bullshit. Um, I mean, I'm not diminishing anybody's feelings or anything like that, but this is not a real. We're not in a room here. We're not looking each other eye to eye. We can click out and hang up, and you know, call people a liar and hang up the phone and stuff like that. I get it. There's passion and stuff, but um, I, I, I've always been an encouragement to censor wars, whether I particularly get along with a person or not. I have a lot of faith that censor wars is, exactly what the world needs, right? It's what America needs. Some people that are not controlled by liberal agendas, liberal monies. Um, you know, where we can post the things that we believe are reality, and you know, and not have that chopped down. I mean, today they're chopping down people that talk about the coronavirus, and that's, you know, that's tearing us apart from the truth. Um, I I'm trying to think, speak, pay attention to the chat. I'm trying not to hurt anybody's feelings, but I think probably I'm saying some things that should be, you know. I've seen, you know, I watch Alex Jones on Twitch during the day, Resistance 1776. A shout out for that. I can get you the invite code to the Discord. You can look at all kinds of things that he has there, different persons. You can follow the tweets from Donald Trump. There's a lot of things that you can do with Resistance 1776. And the guy that goes along with that chat, seemingly, is Gus the Broken. And I know Gus the Broken has caused specifically Jack to have a thorn in the side. His sense of humor is it's very unique, and it's somewhat elusive. It's abrasive at times, and I have a hard time, you know, really understanding what the guy's trying to say. And I think that Jack seems to take things very deliberate, very liberal. I mean, not literal. Excuse me. Um, well, yeah, Miriam, I see that point too. That, you know, if there's a bad chatter, it can create a dead environment. So, but no, I chat with Gus almost daily on Twitch, and we seem to get along pretty well. It's free real estate. He, you know, he does push certain buttons, and you know, the other day I had mentioned that my county here in Minnesota, Clearwater County, had become the first county in Minnesota to adopt the Second Amendment sanctuary county the resolution has been made, and in the days coming, there's going to become an ordinance. And I mentioned that to Gus, and you know, his question was, well, is that a good thing or a bad thing? And you kind of don't know. Is he being humorous? Does he not understand? Should I sit here and explain that, you know, these are our rights and they shall not be infringed? Or, you know, so I mean, it's the offbeat, you know, humor that, and what, it can seem antagonistic. Oh, is that a good thing or a bad thing? You know, are you do you have a brain in your head? Or, you know, I mean, I could have said any kind of smart ass thing back to him and started a fight with him. You know, I guess I know how to handle myself a little bit better. You know, how much of a difference is this person going to make in my life and shit. So Maga Kaga says, I usually like to put myself in the other person's shoes and think maybe they're having a bad day. Well, it doesn't really, you know, it's not really all about bad. It's about what are their sense of humor? What, you know, how are they used to communicating? You know, and from what I know, Gus is in the Netherlands. He is an Australian with, you know, so we're talking about worldwide sensibilities here of people that are not like this Minnesota kid, you know, and we, you know, we have our individual quirks, and especially, you know, there's regional stuff, and you call it a sack and I call it a bag. So You know, I saw this other thing too. Now that I see Tanya, and she's here at Twitch, I believe, yeah, and Aggie's also here at Twitch, and it's all cool and stuff. You know, Tanya, I don't know what it is about your following and that they deserted you, and real hurt about that. And I guess this is as good a platform as any to talk about it, but what is happening is it's damaging the mood, right, of the StreamYard and the purpose that we're here for, right, is to hopefully, you know, trade information, perspectives, you know, any lessons that we might have learned, positive enforcement, of a person's needing somebody to talk to. This could be a very important place, you know. I mean, we can sit and watch people and they're sitting there destroying themselves and they're fucking sad and lonely and they don't have any place to go or people to talk to or anything like that, we could acknowledge that there are people out there that can carry on a decent conversation, share things with each other and be supportive and inviting, right? Ben wants to talk about nobody ever helped to do anything on Censor Wars, but there's been many times I was online, people would come on JSUK News, you are one of them, right? You came on, I had watched one of your posts, I say, hey, that's very interesting. I like to see you on the site. The stuff that you've been posting is very informative, and I'd like to hear more about what you think and how you feel that, how things are in the UK. And I got a reply from JSUK News that he hadn't really endeavored to be online before, and he figured that he was going to be having stage fright, but yet he had felt like he was heard and he was welcome, and that he would choose to be involved with Censor Wars. See, I did that. Ben's not really capable of doing that, if you know what I mean. Ben's worried about his site. He's worried about his people. How to get the thing rolling and all these kinds of interruptions. He didn't necessarily have the time to pay attention to the person, right? Like I paid attention to JSA UK News. Hauger came on. He was difficult to understand. He was a little bit shy. His phone was a little scratchy, and he had not figured out how to operate it. And I had a lot to do with it, setting the mood is what I'm talking about, okay? That's helpful. It's not that nobody got any help. There was help. And that has to do with setting the mood. The mood should be changed here because what we're doing by this chat is making people a whole bunch of confused about fuck it, what not to do, right? Who wants to be in a bitch session? I do not, right? So, see, I mean, I might have slipped up. I guess I didn't need to give away secret code names and stuff like that, but I don't think that's a big deal. And so, I don't know. As far as my day, I've been struggling with, I went to talk to Ben. I was like, you don't understand, brother. I was sick this winter on my, near death type of shit from what I was going through. And I needed somebody to reach out to, right? Or something to do that didn't make me feel like I was just spinning my wheels in the world, man. And, it was there and it was helpful and I learned a lot and I made a bunch of good friends. And, now everything's falling apart because of a little bitch session. I don't get that.
Yeah. Well, here's what I want to say.
Hey, Emerald.
Hey, what's going on?
Yo.
I want to say this, and I just got off the phone with Jack.
All right.
All I'm asking is you guys back off of Jack. Stop talking about Jack. Stop dealing with the bullshit, and stop the all that stuff, because it's like, it's not, whatever the deal is, whatever was said, whatever was done, okay, it's over. Just stop it. Just stop it, please. Okay.
Thank you, Magakaga. Yeah, that was kind of how I carried the situation, Emerald. I was trying to use my words to explain that we're supposed to be here for a good experience, and
Right.
it's a real turn off when there's all kinds of infighting like that. We we have a hell of a time fighting a civil war if we can't even get together in a chat room.
Yeah. I mean, good.
Fuck.
Well, yeah. That. Jeez. But Southern Belle, please back off, and please just stop. Stop going after Jack, if that's and everybody else. Just please. You know what I'm saying? I am not watching every chat. I'm not watching everything said on the screen sometimes, because I'm all over the place with this stuff. And I count on, the admins and stuff like that to handle certain things. But as a community, I mean, I'm not not able to keep up with everything myself. And the stuff with Jack, I'm just like, I I don't even know what to do about it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sitting there going, why can't, people communicate and work out their issues and stuff like that, But I'm asking you guys to back off on all that stuff, to stop, going through that situation. Southern Belle, I beg you, please. Okay. And whoever else might be, tangentially involved with it, please stop. Okay, with the Jack stuff. Okay.
Unfortunately, I just like to say it seems like it does seem like Southern Belle, is got a bad feeling about this, or apologetic about the outcome. But I think in a lot of ways she'll just have to accept some responsibility, as far as that people are going to say you did it, but I can see that kind of not, right? It kind of just happened, and I don't see you that much as truly an instigator. So just accept a little bit for the team, and then we can all come together. So it ain't gonna hurt that much. It ain't gonna hurt that much, We still love you, right?
Okay. Yeah. Jack, the one thing in my experience is communication solves everything. You know what I'm saying? But it's got to happen in order to do it. I don't remember. I haven't gotten any links from you, Jack. I haven't gotten any of that information from you. I don't know where you send it. It should be, if you send it on ACI 2018, I checked that multiple times a day, but I never got anything. I don't know. But that, I'm trying to go through this here.
So I mean, this is the argument too that I had when I was involved in the other live stream. I mean, it's real cool to be able to know who farted 5 minutes ago in Washington, but all in all, it doesn't do anything. And it's entertainment, yeah, and of course, knowledge can be used down the road. There's no doubt about that. But I really wonder, how we can be a better influence, as far as we can learn how to develop our mentality to be able to face these problems. As far as how do we explain this to different people? How do we explain it to liberals? How do we explain it to Muslims? How do we explain it to, you know, because like cheap shots and bitching and stuff like that don't work. You know, so I would try to keep that objective in mind for the StreamYard, that, you know, we're brainwashing you. No, that you can be coached, because I learned a lot of, you know, a lot of cool sayings from Emerald. I forget, what was the one, Emerald, that you say, you can only be trusted as far as your last action. You know, little shit like that. What are we talking about here? You know, I can keep it cheap. And the other part of it too, I think, you know, there's a lot of people that, wow, they really need an outreach. You know, little I understand, you know, some people feel isolated. They're in a situation, they can't get out of it. There ain't much they can do about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe it's boring for them. Maybe it's even threatening for them, you know. But hopefully, you know, a decent environment like a chat room with some decent people having some good thoughts, man,
Well,
could make the difference for
we're
some
all
people.
adults and we should be able to work out our differences. Communication is everything, and it's just online get-together stuff. It's not like we have some seriously. It's just
Right.
you know, kind
Yeah.
of deal, hanging out kind of deal. We're going to have differences, but communication is the only way to deal with them. And I was trying to avoid the drama somehow, but you know, but I just
Well,
I just hope that
underavailable. Uh, oh yeah.
I'm not explaining anything. I'm just trying to figure out what to do.
Wiz, you might want to hit your mute button.
No, I'm not.
Wizard,
What?
do you want
What
to
am I
hit your
using for
mute
what? I
button?
didn't do anything. I asked them to stop, like you asked me to ask them.
Maybe he doesn't want to. It's not up to me, but
I asked
I'm
him to
just
stop
saying.
with the stuff with the banter back and forth with the accusations and stuff like that. I don't know what else.
I don't know how to meet him.
Yeah,
Can't work on a hot engine, Wiz.
yeah, I know.
You'll only get burnt.
Well, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and bring down the stream tonight, and right, Lady Liberty, I get it, um, but I just I don't know what to do. You know, I don't know what to say. I just I don't know. I guess you know. I mean, I don't have a problem with just letting somebody else do the deal and keep the community together. That's what all I was trying to do, and I don't. No, I don't know what to think. At this point, I'm not sure what to think. I wasn't part of the conversation. I wasn't here when it happened. I wasn't on the other place where things were happening. I have no idea what happened over there. I'm not. I wasn't involved in the conversation. I didn't sanction the conversation. I don't have any idea what was going on. It's just what other people have told me. And I was trying to figure it out. And Jack, the more I do, the more Jack gets pissed off. So I don't know what
I
else.
hope he doesn't get mad at me, man. I'm just being my toe self. So I mean, I'm not I'm not trying to lay this at anybody's feet. I just want to ease all the edginess between each other.
Yeah, yeah.
Take
I mean, that's what I was trying to do. But
the, the number one thing we have to accept is that we're wanting to get along and do something positive. You know, as long as I think we can understand that, then the rest of it is really bullshit. I mean, I understand it hits your emotions and that, but fuck. That's the way the devil tears apart any kind of community, any kind of unity, any kind of, plans or agendas can't even be made. We're too busy with the little
right,
tiny, with the little tiny bullshit. It's like
yeah,
something I heard today, like the deep state is sitting there throwing all this bullshit on our televisions and, in our schools and, all the gay agenda or whatever, stuff like that. And while we're sitting bickering about uh, which bathroom to piss in, they're over there embezzling millions of dollars from war monies wars that they're instigating so that they can sell bullets. And it's like we're too busy with the distraction. The devil is distracting us to the point where we're all compartmentalized, pigeonholed, and separated, meant to feel alone. You know, all people suck and all that other good bullshit, man. That's all from the devil. All that stuff is.
yeah, yeah.
I think,
I
if a person can really understand that, then you can kind of understand the triviality of some of the little bickering. But again, I'm not trying to diminish anybody's feelings. Shit, we all have them, and you certainly have your pride and dignity, and you can stand for that.
Well, yeah. I mean, but still, there's still that these are friends. People I consider friends. You know what I'm saying? And I don't. It just tears me up to see them fighting and arguing and going at each other. And I'm just trying to. I've always tried to be, middle of the road kind of mediator kind of deal. You know what
Well,
I'm saying? Come together.
Ben's got a case of the ass for you, man. Oh my God,
Who? Ben?
Ben, man.
And now Jack.
You know,
I wasn't even part of the conversation, but it's somehow it's my fault.
but I mean, I've noticed it too with like everybody that's come along. After a certain time, you get the fuckets, and then some attitude comes out, and then you disappear, and then you kind of miss the whole involvement, and then you're back, and it doesn't. I mean, I've been through this personally. That's what I'm saying that I've been through. It's like, well, fuck them. They don't mean anything to me, and I don't need that. But then somewhere I turn around, and in the back of my mind, it's like, well, what other cause are you doing? I mean, are you, you're watching, you're playing solitaire on your phone, maybe, or you're watching Two Broke Men or whatever. The
Right.
fuck, it doesn't do anything. At least here I stand a chance. I might make a friend. I might. Hell, as far as I know, somebody the other day I was asking about some information, and they said they sent it to me, and God dang it, it could well be my retirement program. You understand? A miracle happened, man. If that comes through, and that I have, you know, a gift from somebody, it could mean a whole world of difference to me. And that could happen here. And you see how.
It's just a word, like you said. Sometimes it's just a word, a conversation, or just an interaction. And uh,
Who's looking for the link? Somebody. Here it is. I'll put it right here for you. Right after I hit the enter button, it'll be there. So I don't know how much help I can be as far as, you know, I can go away. That'd probably be the most helpful. You know.
No, it's not.
You could
It's
just
not. Actually, it's not. I really, but no, please. I don't know. Ah, good Lord.
Well, Egg Pop was talking about you can just shut it down for the night, take a breather. It's only a night, I don't think anybody's gonna miss it all that much, and I don't know.
I mean, yeah.
If it's all balled up right now, it's like I say, you kind of can't work on a hot engine.
Right.
But
Well,
I think
maybe that's a good idea. I don't. I'm at a loss right now. Every time I think I'm trying to do the right thing, and people just get more pissed off at me, and I'm just like, uh, okay.
uh, I can't
And
find my breath.
I'm just trying to provide a platform where everybody else can get together. That's it. That's all. I'm not even. I have no long-term experience in doing this stuff.
Right? Yeah, I know it's been a learning curve for you. That's been kind of sharp. Me too, as far as what I was doing. But
Right. I just, I really don't know what the. I know Ben's all out of shape about everything with his stuff too, and I'm just like, all I
yeah,
did was
but
try
you
to
did
help
it all.
there.
Did you know you caused it all?
Oh yeah, I guess I did. Hey,
Wow.
Tim, what's going on?
Raw egg.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes.
Okay, so first of all, Ben has remade the website. It's going to stay up past March, so you don't have to worry about that now.
Very nice. Good news. Man, you're so good at bringing the news.
He got a friend to offer him £2,000 worth of stuff up front, and then he's going to return the favor by doing some like DIY work at his place.
Right.
Oh.
I didn't hear the Beyond March stuff, though. That's cool. What was his friend's name? Clark?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
So that was only done today. So he did post a video again today. So you might have missed it, but Ben's like overreactionary. He overreacts to stuff, and he says things are certain when they're not really. Like he's saved the website, so you don't have to worry about that.
Well, that's cool. I'm glad because I was like, it would have been a shame to see it all go down that way because I was thinking he's got all this time into it. He's done all this work, and to just shut it down and just have it go away would be, horrible.
Yeah, his friend's installing an air conditioner unit, which is going to keep the servers cold because the server's overheated, and then he's going to go and return the favor in the summer.
Very nice.
I hope so, Southern Belle. I hope so. I like I said, I'm kind of confused at this moment. I don't know. I'm not. uh,
But I've seen this before with other things I've been involved in. Everybody starts fighting and then it ruins the thing. I used to be on a radio channel called Await Radio, and all the infighting started, and then it had to close down because nobody came in. And I don't want that to happen here because it's growing here, so.
No, I don't want that to happen. And I really appreciate all your posts and that stuff too. And I don't see that being able to happen on another platform. If you put that stuff on Facebook, none of us would have a Facebook,
right.
And so
I'm banned from
the
Facebook,
power
that's why I
sense is
joined.
very great.
Right. Well, yeah. I just want the drama to stop. I just want it to stop. I don't know what it's going to take to do that. I just want to get back to having a good time, just shooting the shit, talking about the things of the day. There's enough crazy shit going on in the world. We don't need to be at each other's throats.
So
Yeah.
are you saying? Are you saying you just want to have uh, a social hour, or I mean, what I'm getting at is, are we gonna be a branch of Sensor Wars, or are we gonna? Is the
I
game
still
gonna
promote
be?
Sensor Wars. I got my kids over there and stuff like that. I don't have a problem with promoting Sensor Wars. If Ben wants us to, he's yelled at me both ways. I don't know.
I know he's got it bad for you, man. He's got it real bad for you.
Why?
I think he's just
Well,
got burnout with everybody at the moment. I think he's just fed up with everything in general.
yeah,
That's,
I'm sure there's a lot of that. I was talking about seasonal anxiety disorder or something. Everybody kind of got a case of the ass. If you look around you, there's plenty of orneriness going on in the world right now.
Well, this was his idea. He said, well, I says, well, I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody else was stepping up to deal with anything. He
Mhm.
said, we need to separate the chat from the website kind of situation because he felt it was getting out of hand. He was just going to shut it down. I was like, well, let me go ahead. I'll go ahead and do it. I'll set it up so it's away from the website and stuff like that. He didn't want it associated with Censor Wars and stuff like that.
Right.
So I came over here and I set up everything. He helped me do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he helped me get it all set up. And then he went off on me for not having the Censor Wars logos and banners and stuff. And then I turned around and put them back up. Then he called me and bitched me up for having the Censor Wars stuff on there. And I was like, you told me to put them back up.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. What are you talking about? So I'm just sitting here going, which way's the wind blowing today?
Well, I know we all seen him, and I told him when I personally talked to him the other day, I was like, I watched you pull the pin, man. I heard, I mean, I watched you and heard you say, I'm going back to gaming. Fuck this.
Yeah, you take the that way, and I'm gonna take my stuff and go do the gaming community stuff. And I was
So
like,
I thought it was because of that the game developed a new name for the separation,
that's what. Yeah,
and now the other perspective is that you stole all of his people, and you and your little clique moved out and took over and now it's nothing about Censor Wars. So we got to patch that up. And I
but
think
you have had Ben on here. You've had him in like 3 times.
yeah,
So
yeah,
I don't know. That's not true. He's always welcome here.
yeah. He's welcome here.
well, no, I just meant the separation of the entities of the game is not necessarily a branch of Censor Wars. It's just the game. That's the separation that I meant. No, Ben's been here, And then I don't know what's going on with the Censor Wars either. Ben's been online and he's got an open chat and the links are up there and nobody comes to join him. So, I wonder about that. I would be the most daring if I went to join him because I just can't keep my mouth shut a lot of times, man. And I really push some buttons with that guy. And so, I mean, I thought there was probably more better informed people and maybe even more eloquent people than myself that would jump in there. I've seen him sit for hours and hours all by himself. Nobody gives a fuck. So, what's the message? And it's on the New Year's thing that I was asking, are you going to make a resolution, and back off a little bit and, let other people have a voice or something, and I guess everything fell apart after that, and so, and then are you gonna be inviting and be inquisitive and give the people the idea that you care about them and that they got a spot on the screen or anything? And apparently
It's the,
not, because he can sit there for hours and nobody will come on to join him. You know what I'm saying?
oh
So
wow, right.
that's pretty evident of where the problem is here now. All right. So if Censor Wars is going to survive that has to be addressed and worked with. And I don't see any reason why this here crew can't absolutely be the support of Censor Wars. You know, I mean, there's still a Censor Wars Twitch channel, and nobody's on it. But that's what I'm asking: is which way do you want to go?
Well,
want to casually mention them once in a while, or do you want to be, a branch off that tree?
Well, I put it up. I have a banner still over there. I think I modified it, but when Ben told me to get it off the screen. But I don't have a problem with it either way. This is not the Wizard of Oz show, okay? I didn't do this for me and my ego. I did this for the community to keep it together so we had a place to commune. That's it. That's the only thing I did. That's all I was doing, was just to keep the group, a place to, to hang out. I wasn't trying to take any credit or anything. I'm not making any money off this. I'm paying for the subscriptions for the stuff to make it happen. I don't know, but I'm just a slub behind the machine to keep the machine running. I tell everybody.
So that's why they call you the Wizard.
Yeah, you're right. I'm the one pulling the levers over there, but it ain't about me. Right.
Don't pull the curtain back.
Right. That damn dog. Shit. I have no agenda. I have no thing except just to try and keep the community together. That's all. That's it. I have, if Ben put all this together and then helped me put it together, and so I could take it one direction. He was going to go with Censor Wars to another direction. I'm not trying to take anything. I'd much rather be in the chat room, or just somebody comes up on the screen than the person running the shit. To be honest with you, the only reason I did it's because I have the time now. When it's cold like this, once it warms up, I'm outside. I'm gone. I mean, I'm not going to be here till after dark every day. Okay.
Yeah, I'm noticing that too. Yeah, I've been sick, and then now it's 20 below zeros outside, so I got plenty of time to embarrass myself on the World Wide Web. But the day's coming where you have a hell of a time finding me.
So I just, I'm just, I just want everybody, kiss, make up, make your apologies if they're honest, or whatever's going to happen to resolve the issues between you. I'm not involved. Okay. I'm just sitting here running the machine. Okay. This is not my show. I'm just trying to organize it so we can get some content, and then people can put on their, like pro-life and Lady Liberty for the Second Amendment stuff. And, Jack wanted to do his blade work stuff. I was thinking about my thing in Emerald City. It's always been that, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And furthering that effort and stuff like that. I have no agenda. I have no bias against anyone. I'm not into the drama. In fact, I avoid it. I avoid it to the point of because it's not. This is all just interpersonal relationship stuff. Not even involving me as far as this latest drama. And I'm like, okay, guys, it's what do I got to do to try to help?
That's the thing. What kind of a direction can we take? Because and this is an old complaint of mine. If it's all smoking and joking, what the fuck am I doing here? I could do that in a bar. I got lots of exes I can fight with if I want to. Right. Match and stuff like that. There's way enough of that. I'd like to.
Right.
like for instance, Roig, did you have much response to your new open chat questions that were on the new feature of Sensor Wars?
No, nobody's in there. Nobody's in the forum.
You know,
The forums
I
are up
think
now. Ben just
the
posted
forum
that
down.
Sensor Wars has nothing to do with here on Sensor Wars. I
Oh
don't know.
yeah, wow.
I think it's just a lot of miscommunication between everybody.
I think so too, because communication is the source of solution in this situation, and it's just people aren't willing to communicate. What else do you do? You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Battery didn't do anything, and I I'm just oh great.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No. No. No, I think Battery had to apologize because everybody else was. So here's mine.
Right.
Wait,
Right.
hold on. I better type mine in too. Make sure I get on the freaking apologetic train here. I apologize. There we go.
And I am sorry if I did something to upset anybody. I apologize. It's not my intent. I have no reason to, you know, I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah, no.
sorry. I'm sorry. I don't have the answers, you know.
My thing that I've said quite a long time ago is, hey, it might feel like it, but I am not here to be a thorn in your side. You know,
I
I'm
know.
here trying to be helpful and do the best that I can, and I really hope that you can believe in that. So, you know, that's a thing that I was able to get past Ben one time. He was tired of hearing everybody complain, and I said, well, I mean, I'm the crash test dummy. You know, I'm not here complaining to be an ass. I'm here pointing out things that I believe could be used for improvement. So
All right, hold
and
on.
that worked. You
I'll,
know,
let me take this. I'll be right back.
right on, right on. I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna bring everybody along. Maybe I can show my puppies or something. But, let's see. Here's one. Wait. How come I
As long
keep
as
turning?
puppies isn't a euphemism, because you're not allowed to be shirtless on Mixer.
Show your puppies? Oh yeah. Yeah, you used to say that a lot on the wrestling program. That one gal. They were always show your puppies. Here. This is everybody's seen the dogs though. Relax. He's just full of juice. He likes to move around. So active. But we got him some different food. He wasn't gaining. He had a real depressed stomach, man. He wasn't, and the ribs were showing a little. We got him some new food yesterday, and I think the results are really good. Look at how active he is. Oh my God. Just won't stop.
So that was a bad call too.
Oh no, man. What the hell?
I hear you. I hear you, Southern Belle. My niece. Well, my ex's niece. Uh, she's in the hospital. They think she's having a miscarriage.
Oh wow. How far along is she?
I think she's about 6 months.
6 months. I had a niece that was born about this big, and she made it till she was 21 years old. They had her in an incubator and stuff. So There's always hope, and I got prayers and stuff too. I know how to pray. I can send them out to you. Especially if you give me the name of your niece, then I'll know who I'm talking about.
She's
Just
her
the
name,
first name.
her name's Tiffany. She's been trying
There
to
you
get
go.
she had been trying to get pregnant for the last couple of years, and she finally got pregnant. Now she's
Wow.
in trouble with it. So yeah,
How long has she been hospitalized?
just it happened tonight. It happened tonight. So I don't know what all the results are or anything.
I'm sorry about the beeps. My volume, I turn it down, it turns itself back up. Imagine that. So if it doesn't go away, I might have to cut out to be irritating. I don't want to make light of the situation. Tiffany needs,
Needs our prayers.
how many people she got with her in the hospital?
I'm sure about 5 or 6 right now. I'm sure.
Good.
Yeah, there's my ex's family is incredible. They are amazing people, and you know, they're very Christ-centric people. So, but yeah, all prayers for her. That's just really sad.
Wiz, do you actually want to cut the transmission, or how do you want to go, man? It was bad on worse, man, and maybe it's just a thing we got to do, pull the plug for the night, and wish everybody well, and we can come back.
Yeah.
Huh? How you guys? Anybody in the chat? What do you think about that?
It's just negative energy at the moment, so
Yeah.
just let it blow over.
Yeah, and we'll come back together tomorrow and try and sort through some of this stuff. Okay.
Very nice. Very nice.
I'm probably gonna head up to the hospital.
Okay. Yeah. That's a good idea.
Battery, I'm not ignoring you, brother. Okay.
No problem. Probably busy.
All right. And we'll try and put this together tomorrow, and hopefully we can do some of this. Okay. That's all I want. I just want it to come together. I don't want it to be nobody hurting and nobody upset. I don't want that. And I don't have any, I love you guys. I love all of you. I don't want to keep going. It's a real bad day, I guess. Just write it up for a bad day. And we'll try and kill this stuff tomorrow. Okay?
All right. Lots of love.
Okay. Thank you for coming. And I hope everybody has a safe evening. And please, life is too short for all this crazy shit. I'm going to go take care of family, and I will talk to you all tomorrow. Okay? Bless you, and good night.
Everything goes okay.
Thank you, Canoes.